Hello there, Aquarius. It's so good to see you again. Welcome back. I'm Mary Sue, and today we're doing your June Tarot reading. So we'll take a look at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, let's get into your reading. Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. Interesting. Okay, so, we're going to dive deeper into that with the tarot, but there is, about listening to your intuition, understanding that when you are listening to your intuition, you are going to be guided to go in certain ways to make the choices, to help you to make the choices that are best for you on your path. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. I feel like you're really trying to, manifest something. This feels very career, money oriented. At this time, there is something that you might be... There's some reason why you want to listen to your intuition, maybe even more than usual. So what do we have? Clean it up. Yeah. It's interesting because I was getting this message about there's something you need to eliminate. So that could be a habit. It could be a belief about what it is that you're creating. But I also feel like it's something almost like tangible that you need to eliminate. There's something very strange. I'm interested to get to the tarot. Let's see what we have here. All right, let's see what we have. Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so you have the Three of Swords on the bottom. Now, I want you to know the outcome is the Ten of Cups. So I don't usually go to the end there like that, but I don't want you to feel like, oh no, here we go. Yeah, you're healing from some disappointment. Okay, the Three of Swords is a major disappointment, something that did not work out the way that you wanted it to. But you're getting inspired to go in a new direction, and I feel like that is what, this coming back to your intuition, coming back to your heart space. Sometimes when we have a disappointment, right, we can be hardened a little bit by it. And so I feel like the message here is about working with spirit, about listening to your intuition, getting back more into your heart space when you are working on this, whatever this is. If this is, a fresh start, in your life in general after a major disappointment, or looking for a new relationship, or starting a new business or a new creative project, there's something new that you're wanting to do. You're having to make a choice. It's like, I do feel like you have to leave something kind of behind. You have to clean something out in order to go do this. Really interesting energy there. I feel, once again, I want to say, I think it's tangible, something tangible that you may need to get rid of, which I don't normally get that message. It's usually, like a belief about something, or, a pattern or something like that. But prosperity lies ahead. You do have prosperity coming. And then you have the Ten of Cups, your wishes and dreams being manifested, living the life that you truly want. So in your present energy, you have the Ace of Pentacles, planting a seed that will grow into something that you truly want. Usually the Ten of Pentacles we usually think of. But it's something that's long lasting. It's new. You have this new idea, with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. It is something that is new, inspired, that is not going to harvest anything right now, but with time, with nurturing, with love, with attention, this will grow into something that is really lovely. Okay, so let's see. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. Queen of Cups, Five of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, right off the bat, it's about getting a different perspective about whatever this is that you, the disappointment. Okay. So, it's interesting. I had this conversation with somebody the other day, and I was saying that I was just so grateful for, something that happened in my life that was not the happiest thing. And they looked at me and they were like, wow, I've never heard anybody say that they were grateful for something, that wasn't great. And I was like, yeah, but because of that, I was able to do blank, 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 right? And I was like, yeah, I mean, really, if I was still in that past situation, all of these other things wouldn't have been able to happen in my life. And I was really grateful for that. I feel like that there is something about you taking a different look, a different perspective of something that happened in the past that brought you a lot of sadness. And then really being kind of grateful for it. Loving that you are the person you are today because of something that was disappointing in the past. But you're good with it now. It's like accepting it, but also being grateful for it because, once again, I think it's interesting that they had, given me the message that sometimes the Three of Swords can harden your heart. So see if that may resonate with you, because what they're asking you to do is step more into a loving your heart, loving you, who you are today, even after something that was very disappointing. Loving the situation, loving who you are today, loving your life as it is right now helps, believe it or not, and it really does, helps to either bring in this new offer or to help nurture this offer, this idea that you have. Okay, so let's take a look at your area of resistance. Yeah. Okay. Strength card on the bottom. You're needing a lot of strength and courage at this time to, I feel, to still kind of like soften your heart after a disappointment. There was a tower moment, what I feel like you're having a hard time doing is waffling, maybe in between how you communicate about this tower to yourself or to other people. I feel like it could have been the end of a marriage. It could have been the end of something stable, even like stable as in your financial security, your job. The Four of Wands is our safe and security. And I feel like something happened. So it's about how you are communicating about that to other people. You have this choice. You can be in the mind of lack. This situation, this tower moment, put me in this mindset of, I'll always be left out and alone, or things don't go my way. Or you can be in this energy of loving yourself and loving your life and being grateful. Looking at this difficult ending or disappointment as actually the beginning of the rest of your life. It's almost like, okay, well, that happened. Now I'm stepping into this energy of whatever brings me, whatever comes my way. So clean it up. I do want to get to that because your energy here, your advice is temperance, of tempering something. I feel like there's something that you need to temper here. So, it's about going slow, taking your time. Eight of Swords. Nine of Cups. I feel like you're doubting that you can ever have true happiness again. It's almost as if you lost something or something didn't work out the way that you truly wanted it to work out. And so there's almost this energy of, well, then it can never work out for me. Because we have the Six of Swords and the King of Cups. Not being able to move on from, I really feel like for a lot of you, it could have been a relationship. But it's also that energy of not being able to move on from the emotional instability that this disappointment brought in for you. And, you know, perhaps being a little bit patient with yourself, understanding that I feel like, you know, this really did kind of take the wind out of your sails. You know, it was a difficult situation, you know, and you could be spending a lot of time creating, working. And that's why the Crow spirit is here, is that through your work, I think you are going to gain what it is that you truly want in your life. So, you know, one of the questions I would ask is, you know, if something has come to an end, whether it's a relationship or a job, a career, you know, a lifestyle, something came to an end. It's almost as if Spirit is saying to you, it's time to get back to work. And I'm not saying that you haven't been working, okay? I'm not saying that. But it's almost as if it's time to get back to work of building what it is that you want, of listening to your intuition, creating with Spirit. Yeah, exactly. Justice. I almost feel like karma is playing out here. You're blocking your own power. And I feel like there's part of you that feels like, I just don't have the strength to do it again. So, you know, if you lost love, it's like, I don't have the power, the strength to do it again. That was, you know, almost like so hard to lose it the first time, that it's this energy of, I don't want to experience that sadness again. If it was a business, it's, you know, that you lost or ended for whatever reason, it's this energy of, I don't ever want to experience that again. You know, it was a financial, you know, disappointment, really set me back. And yet at the same time, that's exactly what you're being called to do, is to kind of go back to work, of building the life that it is that you want, of focusing on what it is that you want in your life. Knowing that I feel as if it's a relationship, okay, that ended painfully, it's almost like tangibly, because I keep coming back to the tangible, eliminating any physical objects of that person, you know, or at least putting them away, storing them somewhere where you can't see them. It's almost as if I feel like you have something tangible in your everyday life that reminds you of this person or this situation that was disappointing. You know, it could be, say you're a woman and, you know, it was the end of your marriage, and then you have a piece of jewelry that person gave you, but you still love, so you wear. Put it away for a while. I feel like there is something tangible, you know, that you need to put away. Say you had a business, right? And then the business, you know, went under for whatever reason. But you had purchased 1,000 pens to give away to people that had your business name on them. And so you have, you know, 200 of these pens left And so, maybe you give them to some friends or you're using them yourself. It's like, clean it up. There's something, I think, tangible in your everyday life that is holding that energy of that person or that situation in your life now. And it's really about cleaning it out, because there's something that truly wants to come in for you, but you're blocking it, because it's almost as if you have some type of daily reminder of what it is that you lost. And I know that could be, really difficult depending on your situation. This is beautiful. And it's really beautiful. The Two of Swords, I feel like it is something that you're being asked to cut out. Cut out. It's almost like taking the swords and cutting out something. It could be a photo. And it does not mean, Aquarius, I'm going to say, it does not mean you have to get rid of it forever. For some of you, this just putting, a photo of somebody or a piece of jewelry in a drawer, right? And letting it be there and not looking at it somewhere where you wouldn't see it. Because I feel like there's something that's holding you back, something tangible. And it's going to help heal this person, this situation from the past. The Queen of Wands, finding your confidence, your mojo, right? To go after your Ten of Cups. Aquarius, I'm sending you hugs because I feel like you really are wanting this new start, to plant something new, to go to really build a new life for yourself, right? But it's almost as if you're having a difficulty doing it, because this energy from the past is still here. Am I consistently showing up? Yeah, I feel like this past energy is drawing you that way. It's almost like an energy cord that's drawing you towards it. And that's why I feel like there's different ways of, eliminating energy cords. But also, I feel like there's something tangible, like in your house. Some trade their, for some of you, you could be still living in the house that you lived in with this person, and you might be divorced, or they may have passed or something. It may be about, even moving out of the house. I mean, take a look. Sorry, my battery died. But it was interesting. You may, the other thing that message I got when I was changing the battery, which I think is interesting, that it needed to be changed in the middle of your reading. That's kind of, that's kind of interesting. Was music, playing music that this person may have liked or something like that. There's something here, Aquarius, because they won't let it go. Something in the tangible. In fact, I'm going to okay, for some of you, it could be that this person, I'm getting a letter. Like a letter. They may have written you a letter. They may have written an apology letter. Or you could have a piece of paper, even if it was like a business, like a piece of paper, like the first dollar you made when you had this business or something like that. Or the deed to a house, or the deed to your business, or I don't know. There's something. And I know that's so specific, but there's something there for somebody. All right. Am I consistently showing up? Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day. even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. And that's what the Temperance card is. It's about, staying with it, not allowing it to stop. And I wonder if you're also at a point where, you planted the seed, things are going well, and then suddenly, this person shows up, or you're triggered somehow. All right, let's see what. Thus, one journeys to the stars. Thus, one journeys to the stars. Yeah, and you know what? You have a star card here. You are healing through this process, through co-creating, okay, with spirit. And I do feel like for a lot of you, it is about whatever you're working on. And it does not necessarily have to be your career, but you could be like working on a garden in your backyard, or you could be working on redecorating your house or something like that. Whatever you're working on right now, even if it's like a hobby, is good, because I think spirit is talking to you or trying to communicate to you while you're working about how to take the next step. You definitely are being protected. You definitely have your guides trying to help you through this a little bit of a tunnel, I'm going to say, and your 10 of Cups is on the way. So that is a good thing. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you so much love and light. And if you resonate with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.